Well, hey guys, welcome to Christopher Ball Sports Announcing, here with a panel of experts, I should say, actually my sons, and we are going to give you some hot takes, holiday edition of different various sports happenings right now. And so each one has something they want to say, want to ask them about it, and we're going to see if they've got any wisdom on the issue at all. And so my name is Chris. This is Beckham. Beckham is a stud baseball player, was part of a undefeated championship team. Soren Ball here had a flag football championship undefeated season just this past fall that finished, starting safety. Cohen, he is no stranger to sports. What's some of your accolades? Yep.
Play.
And then Callum, he just finished a undefeated season as well. So these guys have some credit. And we're going to start here with Beckham. Beckham.
Cue the intro.
I want to ask you, what is your hot take today in the sports world?
That the Cowboys will win or make the NFC Championship game.
What do you guys think about that? That's a bold statement right there.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
You don't think so?
maybe, but I don't know. Still.
Okay, give us your reasons why you think the Cowboys are going to be NFC championship contenders.
Because I know that Dak he's leading the NFL in interceptions.
The back
right
half
now.
of the season he is.
But I think they're gonna come out because they were good at the beginning of the season, and I feel like they're gonna keep being good.
Okay,
so-
here's my take on that. The Cowboys have the potential to win the Super Bowl. Some games. But some games, their coaching just sucks.
Give us an example. What are you talking about?
Talking about last week against the Jaguars.
Last week against the Jags. Oh, my word.
Gosh. Like, freaking, all the coaching, like, walk through it. If I'm the coach, I am running it with Zeke. It's 3rd and 3, right? We need 3 yards. Run it with Ezekiel Elliott to get 3 yards.
Instead of throwing the ball like they did.
Instead of throwing the football.
Okay.
And
Kellen Moore makes the calls on the offense.
And
Mike McCarthy approves them, and you don't like that.
even if we don't get the first down on 3rd down, we still punt the ball away, and then
Okay.
we
I get it. Beckham, I want to come back to you. What do you have to say about that? He says the Cowboys won't make the NFC Championship game because their coaching isn't good enough. What do you think?
I think that they still will make it because
They're turning things around?
and turn things
Okay.
around. And
Well, they got a big
they're
contest
gonna
coming
beat
up against the Eagles.
They're gonna beat the
They're going to beat the Eagles. All
Well,
right.
obviously, because
They don't
Jalen
have
Hurts
Jalen
is
Hurts.
out.
Well, that leads us to our next hot take. Saren, tell us, what is your hot sports take right now?
I think the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl
Eagles to win the Super Bowl. Why do you think the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl?
because they're 13-1.
It's a good record, league's
Well, hold on,
best.
hold on.
All right, Callum,
Well-
you say nay?
No,
I'm
because
All right, listen.
there's a lot of teams in the NFL that have big leads, good records,
Good records, guy.
and they blow the playoffs sometimes because they could lose at any time in the playoffs.
Once you're in the playoffs, it's one and done, baby.
Yeah, and I think
It's and I
But
think
why does that mean the Eagles aren't going to win it? Just because somebody else out there could lose, you're saying the Eagles could lose. Why
I
will
think
they?
just in the playoffs, the NFL has like anything could happen. Like that's why the old records are like crazy. The Eagles didn't have like this good of a record last year, and anything could happen. So like, it's just.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't know that I think that's a strong enough argument to negate what we've seen from the Eagles this far.
That's
so
right.
I'm still leaning towards what he's saying is very probable. Cohen, what do you have to say?
I think that, like Callum said, the Eagles didn't do that last year. Granted, I think A.J. Brown has a huge part in their success this year.
He's turned things around for him
Yes,
offensively.
Jalen Hurts has found his number 1 wide receiver, but and they
Is that funny?
have so many weapons.
You disagree? Why are you laughing?
They have so many weapons, like Devontae Smith. You double team A.J. Brown, they still got Devontae Smith. I think
Miles Sanders
Yes,
catching the
Miles
ball.
Sanders
Jalen
running
Hurts'
the ball.
feet, but he's not playing the next 3 games.
That's right.
Is that going to keep them out of the Super Bowl in the end, Siren?
That's
what?
I said Jalen Hurts isn't playing the next. Well, I shouldn't say next 3 games. He's not playing this week.
well, yes, but
The sprained shoulder could improve.
he'll be back for the
Hang on, keep your
playoffs.
seat. Yep. He'll be back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
He probably should play before the playoffs, too, because that's a long time to be off without playing at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 takes. Cowboys NFC Championship game. Eagles going to win the Super Bowl. Cohen, what is your hot sports take?
Let's talk about the MVP race.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Who thinks that Jalen Hurts is going to win it?
I'm not raising my hand.
Any of you?
I would have had he not sprained his shoulder.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to win it.
No, I don't because he's.
Wait. I think we're far enough into the season. 13-1 team. They take those last 3 losses without him playing. 13-4. Patrick Mahomes is the other candidate. Who thinks Patrick Mahomes is going to win?
I do because that Jalen Hurts is out those 3 weeks. That's going to interfere with his MVP. Me too.
You too?
Cause no, not the same question before. Cause he's Justin Fields is hurt and
Justin Fields or Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is hurt. Gotcha.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes is not.
So you both say Patrick Mahomes is going to win the MVP race. Callum, who do you think?
I think Patrick Mahomes has the upper hand.
Okay. Is there anybody that's not out of those two? I know they're the leading candidates right now. Is there anybody in the next 3 games that's going to usurp them and take the front runner spot because of a home stretch performance?
Maybe Josh Allen, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I heard that Geno Smith was in the conversation. I cannot believe that. He is.
Well, Seattle surprised some people this year.
Yeah.
And he's at the top of the surprise.
I think that Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, and someone else. I know Jared Goff is hot right now, but I think it's too late.
The Hottie Lions?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay, so you're saying Jalen Hurts is a lock for the MVP, whether he plays the rest of the regular season or not. He's still got the award in the bag.
yes.
Okay.
I think,
Last comment.
But Derrick Henry might win it.
Oh, you're wearing a Derrick Henry jersey. Okay, we'll see. He made the Pro Bowl, right? They like what he's doing.
That leads us to our next take.
All right,
Pro Bowl.
final hot take, Callum.
Or 2 takes.
Okay. Justin Jefferson has the potential to be the Vikings' greatest receiver of all time.
And
That's a hot take right there.
I don't think that will happen because
You're not fooling anybody.
Randy Moss was like a legend and he did a set of record for the Vikings.
Yeah, he's a record setter for the Vikings.
I also think that
I'm actually with you.
Tyreek Hill might win the
Well, hang on, we're not talking about Tyreek Hill just yet. When you think of great Vikings receivers, you definitely think of Randy Moss at this point. Current day, yes, Justin Jefferson's breaking on the scene. You think he'll be better than Randy Moss is what you're saying when it's all said and done.
Yes.
Me too.
You think so as well.
I'm on the Justin Jefferson boat.
If we had Randy Moss in the room right now, what would he say?
I think he says he would have the potential. Like what Justin Jefferson has done through his
I mean, he already has the
I think-
greatest
Wait, it's
catch.
been 2 seasons, right?
So Justin Jefferson is the greatest receiver right now, in my opinion, but he's not the greatest of all time on the Vikings.
I think Jerry Rice is the greatest.
Well, but he means greatest of all time on the
on
Vikings.
the Vikings.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, what?
I think Justin Jefferson already has the best catch.
Better than OBJ's catch agaest Dallas?
Definitely.
Better than Lynn Swan's catches? Better than Dwight Clark?
George
and-
Pickens.
The list goes on and on. There's been fantastic catches.
No, his was the best just because.
There's 3 guys
I
on him.
mean, OBJ, I've heard YouTubers talk about this, but OBJ had the perfect storm. It was prime time, it was the Giants, it was in New York. Like, everybody was
It was a
watching.
touchdown.
And yeah, it was a touchdown. It was against the Cowboys, America's best team, or lovable
America's team, yeah.
Yeah, America's team. Justin Jefferson's was so great because 4th and 18, it was to keep the drive alive.
2 wins
And
down.
they ended up winning that game.
With
because
3
of
guys
that
covering
catch.
him.
No,
And
just
3
one.
guys were covering him.
Just one. But how he caught it like that.
You know what?
and
Roll
then
the
did a
tape. Roll the
front
tape.
flip,
With 3
roll the
guys
clip,
covering
roll the
him.
clip.
Cody, there was 3 guys covering him.
It's just one.
Well, how? You were turning right, and one here, and then one
Yeah,
back.
it was a great catch. And it was a
wasn't.
great play.
Come on, what was it?
Some might say the greatest. Some might say it's too recent to be considered the greatest. But perhaps
Jordan.
other folks have their ideas about that. You know, we just lost Franco Harris, the great Steelers running back who had a catch that put the Steelers on the map in the 70s with what we call the immaculate reception, caught off the ground. If you ask John Madden, he would say it was not a catch. It hit the ground, and he would refute it to his dying day. But, of course, you can look at the replays they had and say it was a catch. But anyway, it's been named the greatest play in NFL history. You're saying that Justin Jefferson's catch is greater than that one? Athletically and acrobatically, yes. Impactfully for a whole franchise
A running back
and
too?
a whole league, essentially, maybe not.
That's a good argument, but I think together, Jefferson's is better.
Okay, final thoughts on the Justin Jefferson being the greatest Miami Viking receiver.
He's not.
Not yet, but has the
I
potential.
think
Has the potential, headed that direction.
Yes.
Okay.
I think DeAndre Hopkins had the best catch with 2 people on him and he one-handed.
Better than Justin Jefferson's?
Yes. To win
Okay.
the game.
That's a viable
But-
argument.
Justin Jefferson's was to win the game, and so was DeAndre Hopkins. But
Oh yeah, that helmet.
I still think that, Justin Jefferson's catch was better. But I don't think he's the greatest Viking receiver of all time.
He's not yet.
But yeah,
He
But your argument is that he is, right?
that's
Yeah, I
going
said
to-
he had the
The
potential.
potential.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Well,
he's saying he doesn't.
I have the potential. I was thinking about going out for a tryout.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
think I'll make it to the NFL. Be the best receiver.
Well, thank you guys for your hot sports takes. Might turn it over to our audience and ask you guys to vote on who had the hottest sports take. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. And one more thing.